YouTube, welcome to my channel. I'm Kate with Into Indie, and today we are going to chit chat story time about the Chef in the Dish. So the Chef in the Dish is a professional cooking course that you get to take from your own kitchen. You get to Skype with chefs from all over the world and learn how to make authentic, whatever region they're from, cuisine. So I could not have been more thrilled when the Chef in the Dish reached out to me and they were like, hey, would you be interested in trying this out? Absolutely. For those of you who don't know, my blog is like a food and events blog. I'm a huge foodie. I love to go out to eat, but I also love to cook in and kind of fine tune my cooking skills. So I was matched up with Paola, who is an incredible chef from Italy, and I just kind of told them, hey, this is, like, for me, I don't eat beef or pork, so I'm like, I don't know if that's gonna throw a wrench in the system, what we can do, can't do, this, that, and the other, and they were super accommodating. So if you are vegan, if you are vegetarian, I'm sure that they can find recipes that you can, cook with a chef that still fit your dietary needs. I'm probably gluten-free too. I'd have to double check on that, but I will link them below so you can check it out. So I was matched up with Paola, and I didn't even know what to really expect. Like, I've taken one other cooking course before, and it was a group setting. It was in a commercial kitchen, and I had a lot of fun, but it was like too much for me. I prefer that like one-on-one attention. Like, am I doing this right? Am I stirring this right? Should I pull this off? Like, hello, I am super, super high strung. So like I need all the attention all the time. So they sent over the menu, and we started with a bruschetta, and then the main course was going to be a strawberry risotto, which, good grief, I had no idea. Like, I've had risotto before, but I was like, strawberry risotto, I don't even know like where to begin with that one. And then the dessert was stuffed pears, like stuffed ricotta cheese pears. Oh my gosh, like makes my heart melt right now. It was so good. So they send over the menu, and from there I went online and I just pre-ordered everything from the Kroger click list. This is not sponsored by Kroger whatsoever, but I just found that when looking for specific items, like I'm probably gonna butcher it, but Bosc pears, I didn't want to get the wrong pears, so I just typed it into Kroger, added it to my little click list, and then when you do that, you can come and pick it up like 2 or 3 hours later. They basically do all the shopping for you. So I went ahead and did that. I had a call about 2 days before my actual scheduled cooking time with the Chef in the Dish ladies, and you basically do like a kitchen checkup. Like, do you have the proper equipment? Are you missing anything from your, shopping list? Is there a good angle for Paola to, watch you cook and that you can interact with her or whoever your chef is? And I loved it because I was like, hey, I'm having some trouble finding the specific risotto that this recipe calls for. I don't want to get something that's like off brand. When you take a cooking class like this, you want to do it right. Like, you don't want to be like, oh, I guess I'll like sub this for that. No way. So the staff at the Chef in the Dish actually located the exact risotto that I needed, luckily at the World Market near me, and they even called to put it on hold. So all I had to do was walk in the store and say, hey, I've got, some risotto on hold, I'd like to purchase it. I didn't even have to go find it. I mean, hello, that was so easy. And while I was at World Market, they recommended that I cook my risotto with a Italian white wine, so I was able to browse their wine selection. So that was perfect timing. Our call went great. We checked the connection, everything was fine. And so then I waited 2 days, was so excited. Had a little bit of connectivity issues the first go about, but Paola was super, super impressive. She handled everything. I mean, I would be freaking out. Like, if I would be like, oh my gosh, I can't figure this out. I don't know what's going on. Honestly, I think it was a Skype problem. Skype had some issue at that point. So whatever, she handled it like a pro. We were only off track by like 5 minutes. Like, it was literally so seamless. So we got connected, and it's really cool because for some reason, and I don't know if I just made this up, but I thought that they cooked from like a commercial kitchen too. She's actually in her own home in Italy. So like, it's not just like a chef, like an Italian chef in America filming, you're actually Skyping with someone in their own home and they're cooking along with you, which made all the difference because I could be like, oh, can I see what you did for this? And she would show me in the camera. So we started off with what did we start off with? The pears, because those can take the longest. And I had no idea, number one, I could not tell you the last time I've cooked pears. They were so good. We put them in like a sugary, it was like maybe brown sugar, brown sugar. We basically just set them in the pan and let them cook while we made like the ricotta sauce on the side. Sauce, cheese, filling, not sauce. So anyway, we started with the dessert because it can take the longest and we wanted it to cool so that we could put, when we put the filling in it, it didn't just go. So that was cool. And then we moved on to the bruschetta because we wanted to get the tomato mixture all mixed up and let that soak and really just get all nice and juicy. So it was interesting cooking things backwards, and I think it kind of made me rethink, like, how do I cook? You know, what do I go first? Sometimes I get overwhelmed and try to cook things all at once, and Paula had the perfect timing. Like, I never felt like, oh my gosh, I have to run and do this, I have to do this. Like, we just went at our own speed, and I didn't know what to expect. I know I keep saying that, but what I thought was really funny was, you know, here I am cooking with the chef and I am like, okay, am I gonna be like, this is the right way to do it, this is the wrong way? She was just like, you know, just keep stirring it, you're doing fine, you're doing great. And when we made it over to the risotto, one of the tricks that we did was we used the white wine in the risotto, and it made all the difference. I would have never thought to pair Parmesan, white wine, risotto, and strawberries together. I'm not lying when I tell you guys, like, my mouth is watering right now. Like, it was just such an amazing combination together. And come to find out that in Paula's hometown, they actually have a strawberry risotto festival every single year. So like, this isn't just like some crazy recipe that like she came up with. This is like an actual regional thing. So I loved being able to connect that with her. She and I just connected like on a whole nother personal level. It was very intimate, and I love that because you just didn't feel like it was just another cooking class, or that you're following along, you know, on a video on YouTube or this, that, and the other. You really felt like you had a connection. Like, I told her, I was like, hey, if you're ever, you know, in Chicago or obviously in Indiana, like, let me know. Like, you know, you come stay with me, or I'll go up to Chicago and get dinner. So, you know, by the end of it, we were friends. And I think that's something that just really set that apart from any other, you know, cooking class you can take. We have a couple locally, I think, that, you know, you take in a group setting and you just don't get that one-on-one attention, and that, you know, hey, actually, you know, throw a little bit more on here, this, that, and the other. You have someone watching all the time. So overall, my meal was absolutely mind-blowing, like so good. I can't wait to cook it for my friends and family. And that's the other thing too. You can take this class, I think, up to 4 people. It might be 6. I'm pretty sure it's 4. Which I think would make for like a really fun double date night. This is the perfect date night. I was just thinking of my friends, Jess and Nick, who live on Nantucket, and in the winters out there, like, everything gets shut down. And I could just imagine, you know, planning for, you know, hey, if you've got a couple days off around Christmas or this, that, and the other, or you know there's gonna be a bad storm, you know, do something that you can stay inside. You know, you get to cook, you get to use your own kitchen tools and learn how they work, you know, which I think can be really helpful learning in a commercial kitchen, but I don't have, you know, a convection oven. I don't have that type of stuff in my own kitchen. And knowing that you can recreate this dish later is awesome. So totally recommend for like a group setting, girls' night, date night. I mean, you could even do like a mommy and me class. You could do it with your kids. So overall, just absolutely loved my chef in the dish experience. I can't wait to pass this along to all of my friends, and you know, I think I've got the perfect birthday present. So if y'all are watching this video and you're wondering what I'm getting you for your birthday, it's probably gonna be the chef in the dish. So be sure to check them out below. If you all have any questions, let me know in the comments. Like my video and subscribe for more fun reviews, eating shows, Lord knows what else I'm gonna put on this channel, but I'm here. Thanks guys, have a good night, bye.